outrage. Something that seems to be very, very prevalent these days. Bronny. Shout out to LeBron James and the James family and Bronny James. He recently posted a picture. He was dressed and get ready to go to his prom, and the woman standing beside of him was of the Caucasian persuasion. Pick hit the timeline, and of course, think pieces got to rolling. So I want to get y'all thoughts on the outrage for it. Like, was it ridiculous? Like explain to me what was y'all thoughts when y'all seen it.
I thought it was a slight bit ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie to you, just slightly. Only because I'm looking at it, which I can't even fully put myself in their shoes, but I'm just looking at the aspect that where he's living at and where he's going to school.
Right.
99.8% of the people that he gonna be with.
Don't say 8.
I tried to give a little grace.
99.999.
They got some athletes out there though.
Boy, they got
black boys to come play ball.
They got
everybody
5
else.
black people on the basketball
they ain't got
team.
The girls.
And they got 6 people on the football team, and they black. They all play skill positions.
That's a fact.
That's it.
That's a fact. Running back, wide receiver. You might get an athletic quarterback.
Yeah, that's it.
Get a DB,
a safety, and it might be the outside linebacker. That's it.
That's a fact, though. That's messed up. That's the truth.
That's it.
That is the truth.
You might get a lineman.
You might.
D-line.
You might get a D-line. Yeah.
And that's only if his daddy is a top tier lineman that live in the neighborhood.
Right.
That's the only reason I was like,
but
I can't be mad at that because that's what's around him.
And for me, he's a child.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I would not judge you. Grown man. Now, if you was a grown man, like this your college type of thing and all that, you gotta be thinking wealth. Because the other side don't do that for us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The other side don't do that for us. But since you in high school, you still a child in my eyes. You still depend on your pop for money and all these type of things to be who you is. But yeah,
I know.
You know what I'm saying? But you depend on your pop a lot for your guidance right now. Like your decisions are not your own decisions and you live in them.
See, that's the point that I want to touch on.
Do you blame Bron?
That's what I was about to get to. Is that a chink in his legacy? Because Bron has been historically on the side of, black empowerment. Bron literally took bullets to get the message across that, hey, I'm supporting black, this, that, and the third is black empowerment this way. We doing it this way. Mm-hmm. And then that happens. Does that put a chink? Does that jeopardize the message in any way?
I don't think it puts a chink, but I know why he did it. I believe he really did it just because it's like he can't say nothing if he can't speak on that you can't be dating a white girl or something like that. He can't speak on that.
I wouldn't believe he would have that type of conversation with him now because
I know you've had that conversation, but I'm saying like as far as like kind of public or just
no, we ain't talking about public. We talking about privately because again, like
he's had that conversation. I know he has.
So again, does that put a chink in his armor if you're preaching civil rights on one end, but you're allowing your son to do what he wants to do on the other end?
But you're gonna tell the son, okay, unless you bring home the same color as you can't go to prom? Like what you gonna tell him?
Oh, you go to prom Dolo? She may be the most popping girl in school. We know he is. We know he is.
But
it could have been just a photo op. They just, that's just his prom date. It may not be his girlfriend.
But if that's his date and I'm in LeBron's shoes, if I'm that, right? I'm first when he bring that to me, I'm like, are you ready for this? Because you got to realize they live in a totally different realm than most people ever see in their life. Mm-hmm. You got to understand when you upload these pictures, people are gonna say a lot of things.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Not off the strength of you, off the strength of me,
right.
Who I am and what I stand for, the pillar that I am in this community.
That's the thing.
I feel it.
You know what I'm saying? Now, me seeing LeBron personality over years, he don't give a fuck about none of that. Mm-hmm. All he care about is just helping people. Yeah, he good with us. For real, he down with us. But in the real sense of things, he just want to help people, no matter what color you is. So he like, I don't give a fuck. Long as you riding with, long as you understand what this gonna come with, you gonna have to wear that too. Because they gonna say a lot of things. As soon as the pictures went up, you seen it.
Yeah, it went crazy. Social media went crazy.
Similar to like Zion. When Zion was on the phone with that girl, screenshot, people went crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But what? Hold up. When them pictures came, when that came out, he was a grown man, right?
no, he was at Duke. When
Grown man. He a grown
It was
man.
like his freshman. Like his,
You a grown man.
Freshman year.
No, that's a cheek against it. Cause you making your own decisions now, baby. You ain't under mama and daddy accord now. Everything is on you. And then on top of that, you ain't got no rich family member. Like you ain't got a goddamn daddy that's LeBron James.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as soon as you stepped out that house to go to college, you a grown man. And you gotta understand what every move, and I'm pretty sure he knew that because I've been the number one player in fucking high school for 4-5 years. I know what this gonna come with. You know what I'm saying? But it's rare when we see a top player like that, that's the other color, that be with a system.
Which is why Bron is so legendary, in my opinion. You know, Savannah been there forever.
You know what I'm
Bron
saying?
ain't waving. Bron had plenty of opportunities today. He can literally have any woman he wants to. If he get a divorce tomorrow, he have any woman he wants to, period. But he said, "Nah, I'm
be
gonna
lining up.
stay here with my."
They lining up now.
Hell yeah.
They lining up now.
So you know, but again, that's why I say like, does it jeopardize the message? But I mean, at the end of the day, all you can do is, you know, guide your kids in terms of what they should value. But at the end of the day, they gonna live their own lives.
Yeah, it's your
what it
decision.
is.
But I understand, like you under this roof. I'm pretty sure he had that talk with him. Hey, when these pictures, and this was before the prom. This is when he said who he was going with and showed him who he was going with. Hey,
I'm sure they did. Yeah, they did all. Of course, they did all that.
you know what I'm saying? You know when you upload these pictures, are you ready for that?
Bronny
Because
did.
I don't give a fuck.
Background checks on the parents and everything.
Cause I can't let what LeBron. We know LeBron solid. He ain't gonna do nothing crazy. He ain't gonna do nothing crazy to jeopardize what he done built already.
Oh yeah, they definitely had that.
So he at this point to where I don't give a fuck about none of that. Boy, I don't care what they say about me, boy. But you not at that point yet. You got a lot of growing to do from under me.
Yeah, you ain't got the thick skin that I done developed over these
Exactly.
30 plus years.
He grew up in social media. Bron didn't.
Exactly.
Grew up a time we didn't need that.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But no. You can say LeBron grew up in it.
I mean, he in it, but I'm saying before it got just
And
what
he
it is
grew up
today.
Outrageous.
He
Yeah.
grew up in stardom in it though. Like grew up in
Yeah.
the fame.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
it. So it was crazy for him off the rip. And like he said, I grew in 30 years of this. I'm 30 years in this. My skin is super tough. I don't give a fuck. You don't have them type of legs. That skin ain't that deep. So we need to see if you ready for this. And bam, bro, the picture wasn't up 2 minutes. You seen the comments. The bit didn't make 120 seconds. You seen the comments.
It went crazy. I was like, damn. I low key just felt bad for Bron. That was the first thing I thought. I was like, damn, they about to kill Bron for this.
They was attacking Bron and Bronny, right?
Yeah. I'm just like, but I mean, at the end of the day, what can you do? You know, but I mean, nigga, I don't want to go too deep.
But real quick, this is another example of how the man is always to blame.
That's true. That's true.
I know that's not what we're talking about, but just another prime example of LeBron being the man of that household. And that's something that him and Savannah both talked about.
Right.
But at the end of the day, that happened, Bron gets the blame for that.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, when you the leader, baby.
Come with it.
So I just want women to think
understand
about
what
that
the
too.
game
Nobody
come
brought
with.
Savannah in this, and which was a good thing. I'm grateful for that. But
Yeah.
just understand that when situations go on like that, when y'all want to be just as equal as us and want the same opportunities ain't wrong, but in the relationship, when it comes to the relationship on who's leading the household,
You want to lead? That crown is heavier than what you thought.
just
it
saying.
was.
That's a fact.